The Bay of Naples is a picture of serene beauty, but looming over it is Mount Vesuvius, a magnificent menacing presence. Its slopes, now lush with vineyards and suburbs, conceal a violent history. Vesuvius is not truly asleep, it merely rests, gathering strength for an inevitable eruption. Today, the mountain is quiet, no rumbles, no tremors, just the occasional wisp of steam hinting at the power below. This silence is deceptive. Vesuvius is known for long, quiet intervals, not safety. Pressure builds beneath the surface, setting the stage for catastrophic release. The eruption of 79 AD, which buried Pompeii and Herculaneum, is a stark warning from history. Millions now live in the volcano's shadow, their lives unfolding under the constant, unspoken threat of its reawakening. The question is not if Vesuvius will erupt again, but when. Its location, surrounded by one of Europe's densest populations, makes it uniquely dangerous. The challenge of protecting those who call this beautiful, perilous land home is immense. Vesuvius stands as a reminder of nature's awesome, unpredictable power. Naples is vibrant and alive, with Vesuvius a constant backdrop, so familiar, it fades into daily life. This familiarity breeds complacency. The danger feels like ancient history, not a present threat. The volcano's fertile slopes, famed for wine, are a direct result of past destruction. People have always risked living here for the land's bounty, accepting the cycle of renewal and devastation. The current quiet, lasting since 1944, is one of the longest in recent memory. Volcanologists grow uneasy as each year passes. More magma, more pressure, greater risk. The calm is not safety, it's a loaded spring. Residents live with cognitive dissonance, aware of the risk, but pushing it aside to go on with life. Children play, and new homes rise in high-risk zones, ignoring the looming threat. The mountain, however, is indifferent to human routines. Its internal processes continue, hidden beneath peaceful scenery. The silence is a ticking clock. The next eruption could be more powerful than any before. Life here is a gamble with fate. Vesuvius is a complex stratovolcano, an inner cone rising from the ancient Monte Somma caldera. Its layered structure of lava, ash and rock fragments makes it prone to explosive eruptions. The magma is thick, trapping gases until pressure forces a violent release. When it erupts, a towering column of ash and gas can darken the sky for miles. The real danger is the pyroclastic flow, a searing avalanche of gas, ash and rock racing down the slopes at deadly speeds. These flows incinerate everything in their path, leaving no time to escape. It's not lava, but these swift, scorching clouds that make Vesuvius so lethal. Plinian eruptions, like the one in 79 AD, are catastrophic and rare. The volcano's explosive potential is ever present. Understanding its science is key to preparing for its next move. The 79 AD eruption is infamous, but Vesuvius's violence is a recurring story. Pompeii and Herculaneum were caught off guard, first pumice and ash, then deadly pyroclastic flows. In Herculaneum, hundreds died instantly from thermal shock. In Pompeii, suffocating ash preserved their final moments. Prehistoric eruptions, like the Avellino event, were even more powerful, burying the land for miles. Footprints in ancient ash reveal a long history of sudden disaster. Since Pompeii, Vesuvius has erupted about 30 times, sometimes with devastating results. The 1631 eruption killed thousands and destroyed villages after a long dormancy. The last eruption in 1944 was smaller but still forced mass evacuations. Each eruption is a reminder. The volcano's cycle of destruction is far from over. The past is a warning for the future. Today, the greatest risk is demographic. Over 3 million people live within 20 miles of Vesuvius. 600,000 reside in the high-risk red zone, directly in the path of future pyroclastic flows. Urban sprawl has put more people in harm's way, with critical infrastructure built ever closer to the volcano. Evacuation routes are narrow and congested, making a mass escape nearly impossible in a crisis. Even a few weeks' warning may not be enough to move everyone to safety. Ashfall could cripple Naples, collapsing buildings and disrupting life for millions. For many, leaving isn't an option. Their lives and livelihoods are tied to this land. Fatalism prevails, but the stakes rise as the population grows, and the volcano's silence stretches on. Life here is lived on a geological precipice. Vesuvius is one of the world's most closely monitored volcanoes. The Vesuvius Observatory operates a network of sensors, tracking every tremor and gas emission. Seismometers, GPS, and satellite radar watch for signs of magma movement and ground swelling. Gas sensors detect changes that could signal rising magma. Despite advanced technology, predicting eruptions remains uncertain. Signals can be ambiguous or misleading. Authorities must decide when to sound the alarm, balancing the risk of false evacuations against disaster. Data shows the magma chamber is refilling and subtle ground uplift continues. The volcano is recharging, but no one knows when it will erupt again. For millions nearby, it's a waiting game with the highest stakes. Science offers vigilance, but not certainty. Naples faces a dual threat, not just Vesuvius, but the vast Campi Flegrei caldera to the west. This supervolcano, mostly hidden beneath the city and bay, is capable of eruptions far larger than Vesuvius. The ground here breathes, rising and falling as magma shifts below. Recent seismic activity and uplift have raised alarms among scientists and residents. Vesuvius and Campi Flegrei may share a deep magma source, meaning activity in one could affect the other. The last major Campi Flegrei eruption, 15,000 years ago, had global impact. A future eruption could dwarf even Vesuvius's worst-case scenario. Naples lives between two restless giants. Italy's national emergency plan calls for evacuating 600,000 people from the red zone within 72 hours of a confirmed eruption warning. Towns are paired with regions across Italy to house evacuees, using trains, buses, ferries, and cars along preset routes. The plan's success depends on accurate forecasts, something volcanology can't guarantee. Declaring an emergency too early risks chaos, too late, disaster. Even with warning, moving so many people quickly is daunting. Roads could gridlock. Panic could spread. The plan assumes calm, orderly behavior, but fear may override instructions. No plan can fully account for the terror of an awakening Vesuvius. Would people wait for the signal or flee at the first tremor? The fate of millions hangs on prediction, logistics, and luck. In the shadow of Vesuvius, humanity's best-laid plans meet nature's unpredictable force.